Hi, I'm Alan Ross. I'm the managing editor of APC Media, or APC Technology Productions, Transformer Technology, Power Systems Technology. We are here at the RE Plus 2023 event in Las Vegas. This thing is huge. It seems like the battery storage people have come here. So we've got wind, solar, battery storage, and everything in between. But hope you enjoy these interviews. I love interviewing the technology of the future, and enjoy. Okay, I'm Alan Ross. I'm the managing editor of APC Media, and with me is the content editor of APC Media, Paula Civrak. And Paula is from Croatia, and I'm from Atlanta. So we're going to talk a little bit, Paula, about our editorial process, because these don't happen until she does her work, and she can't do her work unless I do my work. So we have a technical advisory board. It's made up of a lot of people who have specialties technically in an area, and they are both responsible for reviewing articles from a technical standpoint. They're also responsible for helping us set up themes for the year. So in reality, as I work a lot with the technical advisory board to make sure that we've got good editorial content, sometimes interviews, sometimes feature articles, which are about 1,800 to 2,200 words, technical articles, 1,200 to 1,500 words, and sometimes perspectives, 500, 600 words. So we have a lot of different ways that we produce editorial. Once I produce that editorial, I get it to you, and you have a lot of work to do to put a lot of different things together. What is your process for bringing something from here to here to here?
Well, it actually depends a lot on the type of content that I have in front of me. So in case it's an interview, this is what you are doing here right now.
Right.
I get the interview, I get it in a recording, and then I transcribe it through a program, and after that I edit it. So I make it readable and I hope enjoyable for our readers.
You cut a lot of me out. I noticed that. You make it more about the guest. No, I'm kidding. But you do a great job of editing some things out, because we don't want to make it about what we think. We want to make it about what the interviewees thinks. But you do a great job of turning it into something that we can play. But just having words in a publication doesn't work. So when you look for the other aspects, when you look for pictures, graphs, charts, talk to me about the quality, what you need, and how do you make it good?
Okay, so the most important thing is here that we get really high quality photos. So every time that we have an article or an interview, I get in contact with either an interviewee or our author, and I ask them for a couple of photos. We always need a photo of the person who is doing the article or the interview, and their bio. And the photo should be really high quality. So we are talking around 7 megabytes. And about the other photos, they're usually related to the topic of the article or the interview. That could include photos of the person doing their job, something they're talking about, or the type of technology they're writing about, even some of their products. And they also have to be high quality, because when we are printing out the magazine, we are looking to produce really high quality content, and it has to look high quality, because everybody wants to present their company in the best possible way.
Absolutely, right.
So no less than 1 megabyte, please.
I'm going to show you this one picture right here. You may not see it. Look at that
Vincent,
picture right
isn't
there.
it? Yeah.
Right. If that's not quality, it doesn't get published. If it's really quality, we can put either big images of it or smaller images of it. So the idea is that we get great visual contact of what the article or interview is about.
Yes, and also I think it's really in the interest of the person to send us their own photos, because otherwise we have to use Shutterstock images, which are not that specific. So yeah, that's kind of.
So when we do usually it's a technical person that does the article, and usually it's the marketing department that finds the images that does that. And one of the other things is, so this is a caveat. If you make it commercial, we're going to cut it out because what we're looking for is editorial content. However, if you sneak a picture of your truck in there and it's got your name on it, Paula will let it go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now, Paula has to work from the written content, transcribed or your written content. She's then got to work with all of the graphics, and it goes to our
designer,
artist. Yeah.
Emil.
And you work directly with him, and he's got an idea of how to put it on the page?
Yes, he formats everything in order for the pictures to match the content on the page. So we are really trying to put the relevant images next to the text they belong to. So this is where I come to help him because he's not that much into the industry. He's a designer.
He's a designer.
Yeah, he's a designer, and he's a great one. He does great stuff. Yeah, we really are lucky to have him.
And the words are agnostic to him, but the words and images
he just disregards them.
Yeah.
He
That's
even
excellent.
tells me, please don't make me read this. So, I'm joking, but yeah.
You also have something to do with Women in Power Systems. Talk about that, because I am not the managing editor of Women in Power Systems. You are.
Thank you. We are. This year we have done a little bit of a brand revival of Women in Power Systems. So we published our third issue of the magazine. I think it worked out really great because it represents a very diverse group of women who are professionals, who are students, who are engineers. And we presented their stories, we presented interviews. I think it's a really great read. I'm really sad that we don't have it here right now to show to the camera.
It's on an airplane somewhere
on an airport.
Yeah.
And that's something we would really like to invite women and also not women to join us in our cause to have more representation in our power systems industry.
Yeah. And next year we're planning two unique editions of Women in Power Systems. Women in Power Systems is different in the fact that we don't have advertising, we do have sponsorships, but what we're looking for is women that represent a different approach to a male-dominated market. And there are more women engineers coming in today. There are more women engineers in power systems. Power systems used to not be sexy, and so you didn't get a lot of young people and women coming into it. But what we want to do is to say the future is the women in power industry, and all of us recruit people, but Paula's responsible for making sure it comes out in the issues, and every issue of these magazines, we have something in there called Women of Note.
Yes,
Talk a little bit about Women of Note. What is that?
Women of Note is usually a shorter feature where we highlight an expert from the power systems industry. So in our latest issue, we had Miss Siti from Hitachi Energy, who is an engineer. And we presented her story in her own words about how she came to her current position in power systems. But it's not always like this short article. It sometimes can be a Q&A or even a different type, like an expert opinion type of article. I think the goal is to diversify the content in this section,
So every month we bring a Woman of Note, and then twice a year we produce Women in Power Systems, the digital and the print magazine. We don't focus a lot on the print, we focus more on the digital. And then what we are also trying to create in Women in Power Systems is, like Transformer Technology has a community, Power Systems Technology has a community. It includes Transformer Technology. Women in Power Systems is its own separate community. And we're trying to get more people engaged, more people involved, and you're the managing editor. Have fun with it.
Thank you. I am having fun
I imagine
with that.
You are.
Yeah.
I have not seen the September issue. I'll look at it online
we
tonight.
were hoping to show it to you here.
I know. You wanted to hold it up, and it's on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for making APC Media and everything we do work. Thank you for making my life a lot easier. Paula.
Thank you, Alan, for this opportunity. It's been great so far.